voted on as a...
Hi, my name is Oda Pino. I live on 15 Tuttle Ave.
No.
I have a couple problems with some of this stuff in the culture and recreation. First one. The first one is $5,000 were added to the Fall Festival first night and movie night. The events are barely recognized by locals and are not the rousing success that they are made out to be by a certain few. Therefore, I make a motion to decrease the amount by $5,000 and restore the original amount of $5,000.
May I have that motion in writing, please?
Oh, you can have it.
All right, a motion has been made to decrease in line item 4589-6 on the special activities. The line item specifies movie night, fall festival first night. The figure it's in the appropriations column now is $10,000. A motion has been made to decrease the amount by $5,000 and restore to original amount of $5,000. Do I have a second on that motion? Second by Mr. Buckley. Any discussion on the amendment? Any discussion? All right, seeing no discussion, we'll take a vote. All those in favor of the motion, it says it is line item 4589-6 on the special activities.
Okay.
The specific line item specifies movie night, fall festival, first night. It now reads $10,000, and a motion has been made and seconded to decrease the amount by $5,000 and restore to the original amount of $5,000. All those in favor of the amendment signify by raising your cards. $21? All right, I got 10. That's 31. All those opposed to that, to the amendment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many? 0, and I got 5. All right, the motion passes. So now, line item 4589-6 on the special activities, movie night, fall festival, and first night is now $5,000.
Hi, June White, 8 River Ave. There were a couple of issues I wanted to bring up only because I missed the annual meeting. I was sorry to hear from a lot of people that they plan on canceling the fall festival. It's there to extend the season. It's there for the businesses. Whether you like me or not, doesn't matter. It's not about me. I put a lot of work into it. I get nothing out of it. So I don't care. But I think for the businesses, you ought to give it a chance and keep at it.
Excuse me for a minute. Who's talked about canceling it?
I don't know. I've heard people coming back to me saying that...
We're still working on trying to find a venue for one thing. I've talked to Ted Sanderson, who owned that property. They've leased part of that property out. So we actually don't have a venue for it. With all the construction and everything going on, we're not quite sure where we can have it. The other problem being, the other thing that's going on is at the chamber, they've actually been talking about a type of carnival atmosphere to tie into it. We don't know where that's going yet. So if we're not able to put something together for this year, it's not off the books. We'll try to work with the chamber and try to come up with a new program, something that's going to work. But we still need a venue. We can't do anything on a state property right now. So we're just waiting to see what we can do.
I've seen or spoke with people from the chamber, and I know what they want to do.
Yeah.
And I hope we don't combine both of these together, because it's another beer tent, it's food, it's rides. The winds, the 2 years we had it, were unbelievable. We had a hard time even with the tents because it kept blowing up from the
And
wind.
weather is a big factor in the
Yeah.
fall, so that's
Yep.
definitely something to look at.
And the reason we don't do beer tents is, one, the first year it was freezing out there, and nobody wanted to sit in a beer tent. The second reason is the purpose of this is so people will go into the restaurants and bars to eat and drink. They can sort of end up their season that weekend. So I hope that if it is a consideration, you think, I've also been contacted by a couple of vendors from last year who have asked what's going on and when should they get their applications in and to where. And that's all I have to say about the